Hey there, I'm back with another product review. This time it's the Hansshow 7-inch rear entertainment screen. It's right here. We'll go ahead and get into the unboxing and then we'll do the install. The install should only take about 10 minutes from start to finish, and then from there it's mainly doing the configuration pieces. So the actual hardware installation, it's probably one of the easiest Hansshow products to install. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the box and see what we got inside. Okay, so we've got the owner's manual right here. We've got the warranty card. We've got the inspection sticker that comes with it. So what we've got is on this side here, we've got the wire harness, and then here we have the display. So I'll go ahead and pull out the wire harness. Oh, that's pretty nice. They include a tool here to remove that panel, so that's pretty good. And then very simple cabling right here. So we've got that. And then in the other piece, let's go ahead and pull that out. Okay. There we go. So there's the front of it. What we have is we've got a USB-A. This is the data port. The middle one is a USB-C and power port, so you can charge your phones or any devices that use USB-C. And then on the right side we have a USB-A that is powered as well. So you can power with these two ports, and then this port right here you're going to be able to transfer data. So you can plug in a USB drive with music or videos and then be able to display them on the screen here. So on the back we have the two plugs. This plug here is for the USB power, and this is the data plug. So it looks pretty simple. One of the things I just want to point out from the front here is the vent areas are much smaller here compared to the factory. The factory, you could actually move them left to right and up and down. These are non-movable. So that's the one drawback with putting a screen, but this is exactly the same configuration that you would see in the Refresh Model S's. They have a screen with a small vent and then some ports on the bottom. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this wire harness. We have the wire harness here. I'll just pop this open. And so this is the bypass for the MCU that's underneath the console. So we'll be unplugging the existing cable and then just patching this in between. And then this cable runs up and plugs into your panel right here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the installation. Once again, it's only going to take us, maximum like 10 minutes to do. Okay, so we're here in the car now, and a couple of things that you want to do before you get started. One is you're going to want to move both the seats up forward as far as you can. Just be careful about this part right here. But so that's the first thing, just move the seats out of the way. And then the second is you need to power off your car. So you're going to go to the car, safety, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and power off. Now you're going to want to wait a few minutes here. I left both my car doors open right there, you can see. So I've left both my doors open and I've opened all the windows. Anyway, you're going to leave your car like this and not go to the front seat for about 5 minutes, just to make sure everything powers off. Okay, so now that we have this, the car's turned off and everything, all we need to do is remove this piece. It's very simple. You're just going to grab on the edges here and then just give it a quick pull at the top part. It's held in with clips. And you just carefully pull it out. And you can see right here there's a wire. And there's a little clip on the end here, so you just push that out and it pops off right away. So that's all there is to that. Removing this one piece is we're going to remove this panel. Again, you're just going to grab there, or you can use this tool that they provided, and you're going to just stick it in the side here and just pop it out. And then once you get that side off, you just pull on the other side. And then you can see it just it's held in with these 5 clips, 2 on each side and 1 at the top. Okay, so you can see right here, it's a blue plug, and then there's a little button right here. So you're just going to press on that button and then wiggle this out. And then you're going to take this connector that was provided with the, and you're going to plug this piece into here. So we just plug that into there. So we're just putting this in between. And then you hear the nice snap there. You're going to take this cable and just push it up there straight up. You can take this panel off. And while you're pushing up, you can just reach up from the top part. There we go. You can see right there, I'm just pulling it out from the bottom, and then that's it. So we've got the bottom part connected, and we've got the cables up here. So this is the USB power supply cable, and this is the display cable. So we're just going to grab the new display, and we're going to connect these two together. They can only go one way. There's a little clip there. And then we grab the USB and we plug these two in. They again can only go one way. So there we go. So we have all these wires. We just need to push them back down into that. So we're just pushing the wires down into that part right there. And then we're just going to line this into the right place and snap it into place. So that's what it's going to look like. I mean, if you hadn't been in a Tesla before, it pretty well looks factory. So now that we've got the top part installed, we're just going to go ahead and put that cover down on the bottom. So again, what you're looking for is the pin that's singular by itself, that goes to the top. And we're just going to, so what we're going to do is just try putting those cables, just gotta lay flat, just stick them in that hole like that, so they're out of the way. And then we're going to take this cover, and it just snaps into place like that. So at this point the car's actually asleep, so we just need to wake it up. What you need to do is just go into the driver's seat and press the brake pedal. Okay, so I've now powered on the car, so everything is up and running. You can see I'm just going to go ahead and peel off this. There we go. So that looks nice and shiny, and so you can see right now it's actually displaying that both my driver and driver's side passenger doors are open. So that's pretty nice, because in the back seat it's kind of nice to know that you can see that. And then we have volume up and down, so as I move the volume in the back seat, not sure you can see it, but it's actually raising and lowering the volume in the front. So that's for the entire car. And if I go ahead and hit play, oops, sorry about that, a little bit loud. And then we've got over here, we've got the controls on the bottom. So if we click on this one here, this is all the apps that are available. So we'll go through that. And if I go ahead and turn on the seat heaters in the back, you can turn any one of the three on. You can set them to a different heat temperature. So individually controlled. And then if you want to turn them all off, it's close all. So I did run into an issue trying to figure out how to get my Bluetooth sound to work, and I reached out to Tesla Tips. So a big shout out to Tesla Tips Mountain Ranger. I'll put a link to his channel as well as the video that he sent me on how to set up the Bluetooth sound. It took actually only a minute or so to figure it out once he showed me how it's done. So again, big thanks and shout out to Tesla Tips. And so what you're going to do is when you go to pair your car to that screen, don't use the name that's associated with the screen. You need to use the BT966- and then 4 numbers. So pair that, and then that'll get you connected to your 7-inch screen, or possibly the 8-inch screen as well. So that was just something I ran into, and I couldn't, these don't really have good instructions, and I couldn't see anybody else sharing it. So Tesla Tips really helped me out on that one. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your Bluetooth settings, and then you're gonna go start search, and it's gonna pull up all the Bluetooth devices that are around your car. Now I was pairing it to the name rear display screen because that's what I called the screen, but actually you need to pair it to this BT966- and then 4 numbers, which probably represent something to do with your serial number. So just look for the BT966 and then just go ahead and pair with that. It's going to go on ahead and add that device. It's pretty straightforward at this point, and then you can see right there I'm now connected to it. So if I go and play any music or videos on that rear screen, it's going to go through the main speakers. Again, I'd like to thank Tesla Tips Mountain Ranger for the assistance in getting the speakers working in my car. So if you're interested in this screen, I've got a discount code. It's BCTESLAGUY. It's down in the description. Right now, it's Chinese New Year, so things are going to come out of China a bit slower. But they got really good deals going on for Model 3, Model Y accessories, as well as this screen right here. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell so you'll be notified when I release other videos like this.